Welcome to recap video of Trinkets Season 1. If you are new to the channel, then hit the subscribe button and also press the bell icon. Trinkets Episode 1 Mirror Faces introduces to Elodie Davis, the new girl joining a new school. Elodie brings that introverted vibe. She wants to fit in, but at the same time, there's a sense she would prefer to be distant from social situations. Elodie attends a house party in attempt to mingle and base herself in the new community. She slurps her drink awkwardly and avoids eye contact at all costs. When things don't turn around, Elodie decides to escape the party, and her true identity is revealed. She goes to a store and she shoplifts, looking happy and in her comfort zone until the security guard stops her. This leads to Elodie's new friends, Moy and Tabitha. They meet at a Shoplifters Anonymous group. It's a little on the nose how these teenagers come together as a force with fragrant verbal abuse thrown by Moe to engage in a shoplifting competition, which Elodie wins and secures her new friendship. In episode 2 Paper Tiger, we learn that Elodie Davis misses home and that she is trying to hold a long distance relationship with her girlfriend Zoe, but unfortunately her father will not provide the money for plane tickets. Elodie attempts to sell her jacket for flight tickets but ends up getting robbed herself. It seems that Elodie will have to accept her long-distance relationship is over. As for Moe, she is determined to keep her sexual relationship with Noah a secret. Once Elodie rushes home from the gig, she witnesses that her issues with the family are growing. In episode 3, Palace, it throws the three leading teens at a service day from their high school, where they have to help the community by planting trees and removing litter. But as the day grows, they prefer not to be in each other's company and sneak off. They end up in a store, where they try out different sensual attire and check out the gadgets. Once they steal from the store, Tabitha Foster is woefully depressed in her relationship with Brady at this point. She meets Lucas and kisses him, but he soon rejects her, stating he does not want to be the part of her high school drama. Also, Tabitha learns that her father is having an affair, so now her personal problems are spiraling. Now Moe opens up, showing her jealousy when she sees Noah flirting with his ex. She does not want him for a serious relationship, but at the same time does not want anyone else to have him. Episode 4 Happy Fucking Birthday focuses on Tabitha Foster during her birthday celebrations while Elodie Davis and Moe bond. Tabitha is turning 17, but her personal problems shroud her excitement, especially when her boyfriend Brady, being tactless before the day even begins, buying her an Apple Watch that replaces her sentimental watch given by her deceased granddad. Tabitha slips further and further into depression, drinking copious amounts of alcohol to numb her dark thoughts. Not only is she dealing with the idea of her father having an affair, but she is not happy with Brady. It finally comes to blow with Tabitha finally breaking it off with Brady. Meanwhile, Moe convinces Elodie to talk to a girl who is clearly flirting. Elodie, who is inexperienced, tries her best to kiss this girl, but it ends awkwardly, with both shaking hands to part ways. As the episode ends, the three women end up together again. Then unexpectedly, Tabitha's phone starts going crazy. Brady has shared something unforgivable in the aftermath of the breakup. In episode 5, Big Mistake confirms that Brady sent a revealing photo of Tabitha Foster after the breakup. Tabitha walks through the high school with her head high and approaches Brady about his behavior. She wants her granddad's watch back, but he acts like he knows nothing about the jewelry. What started as an innocent plan to get her watch back from the glove compartment in Brady's car turns out into a grand theft auto. They hit the roads, thinking of plans of what to do with the vehicle. They make a big mistake by asking Elodie to take the wheel for the last mile, which leads to a small accident where she damages the car. Tabitha breaks down in the damaged car, revealing the extent of Brady's abuse, explaining how he used to hurt her and she had to hide the bruises plenty of times. The episode ends with the women sinking the car in a lake. Episode 6 Rearview Mirror opens with Elodie Davis experiencing a dream. It's the moment where she's in the car with her mother before the fatal accident that had her grieving since the first episode. Since stealing Brady's car, it's brought back unwanted memories, and now she misses her mother even more. With Moe still mulling over her feelings for Noah, she's given in and decided to take a leap of faith and accept a date with him. Unfortunately, when she ends up in a sticky place and needs his help, he doesn't answer the phone, making her believe he wasn't there for her. Tabitha opens up to Luca and he seems happy now that she is single. Episode 7 Truth Serum brings the story forward to 2 weeks, with Elodie Davis getting an exclusive invite to Sabine's latest house party. Elodie continues to be besotted by Sabine, but unfortunately, her nervous ways means she cannot progress anything romantically. At the party, pure MDMA is handed out, and the three teenagers decide to lock themselves in the bathroom and go to their journey with Molly together. Despite being high, Elodie still cannot make any progress with Sabine. Moe wants to leave the house party as soon as possible, so drops the man she is making out with and grabs her friends to go. She leaves Noah a voicemail pouring her heart out, explaining that she loves him. In episode 8, Monday I'm in Love, Elodie Davis plucks up the courage to contact Sabine to meet for the coffee, and Sabine even gets involved in Elodie's favorite hobby, stealing. The adrenaline rush brings them closer together, and they finally kiss. But the day is abruptly stopped as Elodie has to meet her dad at the lawyer's office regarding the death of her mom. Now Moe becomes an outcast, with her two friends avoiding her. She hurriedly does her exam and learns that she has been accepted for a STEM research program in Korea, meaning she will have to move abroad. But first, she decides to explore her feelings for Noah, meeting him at the skate park where he gets injured. She completely becomes sober and opens with Noah, revealing that she genuinely loves him. But then he decides to be honest with her, explaining that he never heard her voicemail that night at the dance and ended up going home with Kyla. She tells him about Korea and asks him to leave. As for Tabitha Foster, she returns to her parents' house happy, but she sees that her ex Brady is there, encouraged by her mother. She kicks Brady out and angrily explains that her dad has cheated before rushing out. Trinkets Episode 9 Night Market reveals that not everything is as smooth sailing as it appears. But first, it deals with the split in the group. Moe delivers an honest speech at the Shoplifters Anonymous group in the hope that her friends forgive her. The penultimate episode of the series meanders around this night market where three characters attend. Elodie Davis is forced to participate with her family and is asked to keep an eye on his stepbrother, but she soon becomes consumed by stealing any item she wants. Moe's mother finds out about her STEM program in Korea and has her full support. Elodie loses her stepbrother. The three characters come together again to find her brother at the market. They finally find him stuck in one of the fairground rides and help him out. With Elodie's dad disappointed in her, she breaks down, blaming the death of her mother because she asked her to pick up early from a party. In an emotional scene, Elodie's dad ensures her it was the drunk driver's fault, not hers. Elodie makes the brave decision to do the deposition at the lawyer's office. Moe's romance with Noah goes full circle as he meets her after the night market, declaring his love for her in Korean. He promises to wait for her while she is at her program. And as life looks rosy for Tabitha and her new boyfriend Luca, Episode 9 Night Market ends with Brady watching them kiss from his car. Trinkets Episode 10 The Great Escape. Moe has the opportunity to meet her father. He agrees to meet her at a restaurant, but in a painful scene to watch, he never shows up. Elodie Davis is still besotted by Sabine, who has offered her an opportunity to go on tour with her, but due to school, it's not an offer Elodie can accept. Tabitha is exploring her new relationship with Luca, while also battling with the idea that her mom wants to reconnect with her dad, but her problems are far deeper rooted because Brady has logically discovered that the only thing missing from his stolen car was her watch, and he offers her a cruel ultimatum. She can either get back with him in a relationship or he will go to the police. Now, the three women bonding together to take on Brady, Elodie wants to take the fall initially, and Moe gives him a whooping punch in the face. But when Elodie returns home, her father has found the stash where she has stolen many items, including the keys to the stolen car. He wants to send Elodie to a facility and takes her phone off her. Now, Tabitha and Moe break Elodie out of her house and escape, leaving her father with a note. Elodie has decided to join Sabine on her tour so that she can explore their relationship. Before she leaves, she throws the BMW keys into the sea. Episode 10 The Great Escape ends with Tabitha finally at peace, moving on with Luca. But for Moe, due to punching Brady, she is suspended from school, which also means she has been taken off from the STEM program in Korea. This is damaging, as she resigns to shoplifting like her friends. As the finale ends, you can see Brady dialing on his phone as he is rejected to enter Tabitha's house. He is calling the police, setting it all up for a season 2. Thank you and subscribe for more recaps.